What do you think? Can you play that note? Is it making any sound? You hear anything? No! Sound's over here! See? Look, see? Sound's over here. How did we get the sound from here to there? Huh? I don't know. That's how I'm going to try to figure that out. So you know what we call these here? These are hammers. These are hammers, right. And so when they make this particular piano is made, guess where? China. So I have to look at this piano and see if it's any good, made in China. Okay? So look at this and I say, well, that's pretty good. So the first thing you want to think of is, how is a piano made? How is it constructed? And I look at it like this and I say, well, it's got hammers, that's good. It's got nice fine hammers, and these hammers are made in a certain place. Oh, look, it's got Chinese over here, so I know where it's made at. All right? So do you think it's working okay? Now, so the question is, are all actions this way? If you pull out all these actions, and the answer is no, they're all different. So when you select the piano as a scientist, you're looking at the mechanism. And you want to see if there's metal, if there's wood. You want to see if the bushings are thick or thin. You want to look at this real carefully, because all of this is going to wear out maybe over time. You want to come up here and see the keyboard? Huh? Okay. You can see just on this side here. Okay? Yeah, but not making any sound. Huh? Easy, not too hard. You're like my grandson. Huh? Well, but it's not making any sound. Huh? Okay, let me move it. All right, you've done really good, kid. Now hold on. Fortunately, anything they break, I can fix. Okay, just stand over there for a moment. Over for a moment. One moment. Okay, let me tell you how many grandchildren I have. 9. That's right, 9. So I'm not worried about kids. Okay, you're going to help me again? All right. Who's going to help me? Oh, you're all going to help me. Okay, that's enough help. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Now see if you leave that hammer up there, because then you'll lose off. Okay, now we put this back in here. Now we're going to put this back in here. All right, see if it works. All right, now, never bang on the piano. Have you ever heard that your parents ever said, never bang on the piano? Okay, let me ask you all, it's time to sit down, so I'll sit down a little bit. Thank you, very good, thank you very much. What I want to demonstrate here is a couple things. You know, pianos, the kids like pianos. You know, if you take it away, if you take out, you know, that's something not to touch, or leave it alone or so forth. I mean, get them involved with it, because it's a very, very interesting instrument. And the kids love the piano. And I'm going to show you, all right? I wanted to use this for an example, only an example. That this is a key slip, and you'd say, well, this is not very important, but they have a piece of metal on this. You're not going to see this. You're not going to see this in a 9-foot Steinway. The reason is they use wood, not necessarily better or worse, but this is to keep this from warping. All right, and it turns out that's a very, very good solution. Other manufacturers have chosen, but when you see that, that's an indicator, okay, that they made this piano to maybe be in different kind of climates, where if there's a little bit more movement, it's going to stay. All right? So this tells you something about the piano. So when you're looking at a piano, the design of the piano is very important. I am not taking the time to show you the sounding board, pin block, because you have sales information on that. What I want to try to do is just show you there's a difference. So when you're coming to select the piano, you need to have somebody, or you need to be able to help make a selection on... Where's my kid? I put it in backwards, look. Put it in backwards. Now, if the piano does not play, so I wanted to show the kids, get them involved a little bit, but I wanted to have you see that there is a difference, okay, between how the piano is manufactured. And the philosophy of the piano maker is very important. As I was mentioning to you, some people believe a piano should be made forever. Others believe a piano should be made for a short period of time. All right? I'm going to show you another piano. How many of you own a Yamaha? Okay. Very good piano, right? With Yamaha and so forth. Let's take a look at this piano. Now the reason a Yamaha is important, what tester there? Heavy? Lighter, right? Yeah, no metal. Okay? That's not bad, it's not good, it just shows you the engineers have a different idea how they're making the pianos. Okay, so people like Yamaha that have been making pianos internationally, they oftentimes make pianos for certain locations. The wood, content, and so forth. So making a piano is not like making an automobile, because it's wood. And oftentimes in one country you have certain kind of spruce, certain kind of woods that you can't get in another country. So manufacturers have to usually use the wood that's available to them. And so oftentimes there's differences between pianos based on the raw material they have. This is a Yamaha Action. And to an untrained eye, it looks very much the same. Okay? But there are differences in it. These are, they sound silly, but these are Yamaha hammers. They're made in Japan. It sounds silly. But this piano, the hammers are made in Germany. These hammers are made in China. These hammers are made in Japan. 80% of piano sound is the hammer. So it's very important where the hammer comes from, how it's shaped, how it's made, if it's made of walnut, it's not made of walnut. And so when people design a piano, they design the whole thing together. All right, they want to work as a unit. And so they select different parts. Now this piano, Maggie, this is a 10 or 15-year-old piano, right? Where's Maggie? Okay, this piano is about 10 or 15 years old. And it's still in very, very, very good condition. So sometimes people think, well, some people say Japanese pianos do not last as long as European pianos, or as American pianos. And what I'm suggesting is that you need to be educated as to the scientific method of creating a piano, because when you buy something like this and you're going to spend $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $60,000, it's important that you think about this, right? So a 9-foot Steinway today